What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Inform Goretzka, another Inform German. Really good player. Honestly, they have now got so many good specials. In the end review, we will have a look and basically show off all of the good Bundesliga players they've got. It is now becoming a very, very nice place to be, especially with some of the specials, and yet we've not really kicked into too many special cards as of yet, so there's going to be plenty more to come. Goretzka is a very, very nice, well-rounded player, so I'm hoping for a very good CM. He's coming in at about 230 to 240 on both consoles. Make sure you check the Discord down below, as well as liking and subscribe. Hopefully we can get our goal of 7k before Christmas. Let's get into the in-game. So with Goretzka, he is 230 to 240k. He's a 3-star skiller with a 4-star weak foot. He is right-footed, standing at 6'2", a big unit of a centre mid. He is 25 years old with a high attacking work rate and a medium defensive, so he is more on the attacking side, and stat wise you'd kind of know, but I think he's a very, very well-rounded stat guy. 2,340 in games. He's got a nice balance across everything, to be honest, and I think chem star wise, what people are looking at is mainly either a basic, which is probably one of the first times I've actually seen basic get so many votes, or a shadow. A shadow is more for your kind of DM kind of role, turns him into a 87 CDM with 90 pace and 88 defending. If you was going to whack a basic on, 89 cam, 88 centre forward, 89 centre mid, and also an 87 CDM. For me, I think I would probably keep him as more of a centre mid. I think if I was to choose between the cam and DM, I think I definitely would go DM with him, just because of the skill move lack of, and the fact he is quite big. I feel like he'd be better in the defensive zone, rather than I like having a small kind of nippy little cam player who's going to dip in and out, very much like my Brunos, like a Kevin or a Messi, someone who's going to kind of make that little moves in and out around the box and manage to kind of get the ball through and sneak it through here, there and everywhere. Goretzka being 6'2", he's not going to sneak anywhere. Let's face it, he's either running through them or he's going to get seen, because there's no way that he's got the agility of a Neymar, Messi-esque player, because of the size and obviously the rating of him. But if we have a look at a few of the main stats, physicality is a main one with him, 85 stamina and strength with the 80 jumping and the 83 aggression. We've got 84 composure, which is always a nice starter for him, 89 reactions with the 87 ball control, 87 and 82 short and long. We've got 81 shot power and finishing with 85 attacking positioning, and also the 83 acceleration. For me, I think definitely the pace is something I'd look to work on. I think everything else is nice and balanced, and you kind of have your zone with where you want to go with. If you wanted to make him into a more of an attacking centre mid, you can go with a hunter and get him 90 pace with 87 shooting. And like I say, if you want to make him shadow, it's 90 and 88 for pace defending. And then obviously if you wanted to go with like something like more of a passing element, maybe you want him into a centre mid. I don't think it's worth going for the catalyst, but I think hunter shadow is definitely an option. Or you could potentially go for a bit of an engine, put him into more of a centre mid role again, maybe kind of lesser the shooting and defence, or there is the basic. There's plenty of options. We will have a look at the end review so you can see the screen and go into it in more depth. But let's look at some gameplay and see what he did. So going into gameplay with Goretzka, one thing I did like about him, the size of him meant he was absolutely phenomenal when keeping the ball. He manages to block off players, he manages to get inside and kind of around players as well, not as very often as you'd like to see. Compared to someone else in like the more of attacking position, you're not going to beat someone who's got that agility balance like someone like a Bruno, who I really obviously like and I mention in a lot of videos, but it's because I use him constantly I get to see what exactly he's all about. Goretzka is more of a kind of like a wrecking ball sort of player. He's brilliant at running through players, winning the ball back, managing to track back as well, and really kind of make his own with the pitch. And he did manage to kind of do some really nice stuff, as you'll see in the gameplay. He's not a bad player at all. He manages to get a couple of shots on here and there, nothing too spectacular because he hasn't really got the shooting on the basic anyway, but he's not awful. I would have him more as kind of like a holding mid. If you had him and Kimmich together, an absolute wicked combination that are in form. If you even had a Witsel there, like personally I do, it's not a bad little combination when you've got two relatively tall players and they've got monster sort of physicality on them. Nobody's going to beat them in the air, and obviously in terms of tackling, if you do manage to get the right shot, you're not really going to lose that either. And I think that's the best bit about him. 240 or 260 for him is not a bad price indeed. Let's get into the overall and see what I thought. So going into the overall for Goretzka, as you can see on the screen, he is coming in at about 230 to 238. Not a bad little price. It will go down, so personally, don't buy now. I personally would not buy now one bit, just because we have got rewards coming out tomorrow, plus we don't know what's out Friday, so possibly either, if you can't wait, go for the morning at the very least, about 8-9 PM, and then if you kind of can wait, potentially 6 PM could be it. If we do get another set of promos or promo packs, then obviously they're going to go down even more. I feel like he'll be one of the ones that is packed a lot, or at least higher chance than Kante Mane, without being stupid. Of course he is, but he will drop. He definitely will drop. Looking at the kind of Bundesliga, what we've got now then, already got a Lewandowski, already got a Kimmich, Muller as such, Royce, Costa, Hummels. We can literally make a full special Bundesliga team and actually be relatively good, to be honest. We've even got a Gnabry, we've got a left back, we have the rule breaker right back. There is a lot of players in this already, and obviously storyline cards, we've got a couple of other rule breakers down here. There is a lot of specials, so the Bundesliga already is shaping up very nicely. If we can go back to Goretzka, which was at the bottom, we already have a nice lot of players that are shaping up. In terms of his career then, FIFA 13's when he started, he is 25, so not quite there just yet. Bronze, silver, manages to get a gold into FIFA 16, manages to get whatever these cards are, international man of the matches. That's brilliant, jeez. And then managing to go on after that, gets himself his first team of the season, a path to glory, 2 informs, and then 3 different cards. Then gets himself his first team of the season, which was a very nice card, as well as a player of the month. Then he gets a player moments with a man of the match Champions League card, another team of the season. What can we see with him today, or this year in fact? Hopefully we do get a really nice card. He's got plenty of good links. Alaba, Alfonso, Kimmich, Inform, Gnabry. As you can see, the list from that Bundesliga squad goes absolutely on and on and on. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. And I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.